Last night, the LA Kings showed off exactly how you should reveal a jersey. Just before puck drop, they came out wearing their brand new third jerseys, a complete surprise to everyone. We heard this jersey was coming, but we didn't know when. There was no leaks. No one that at least I saw of said that they were going to reveal this jersey on opening night. So this is the perfect way to show off a new jersey. I absolutely love it. They did a phenomenal job releasing pictures as well to coincide with the game. So yeah, just a very good job done by the LA Kings here. And before we do go ahead and actually take a look at the jersey, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. All right, let's take a look. So here it is. This is the LA Kings brand new third jersey. And even though I was praising the way they revealed this jersey, the actual jersey itself doesn't get as much praise for me. Now, I don't hate this thing. It's not a terrible jersey in my eyes. There are elements that I do like a lot. But for myself, I said this on my Instagram when it was first revealed, the jersey kind of feels a little bit incomplete. Like, it's like they got halfway done with the jersey and then realized, oh crap, we have to release this jersey tonight, and then just rushed it out. Obviously, that's not what happened, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. It just feels a little bit underdeveloped and it's not quite there, which is kind of funny because this jersey is based off their 1967 jersey. So the one that I'm wearing right here, we can even go on to our next picture where it says that it is inspired by their inaugural season jersey. I don't really feel that way with this 1967 jersey. Now, maybe that's just because of the colors themselves. The black and the silver do make it feel like it's just not quite all there, where the purple and gold, those are the only colors that you really need. So with the black and silver, it does kind of make me feel like they needed a third color. Now, obviously, like most people, I was hoping for them to bring back purple and gold, or at least purple, into the jerseys again. Everyone always points out the reverse retro jerseys. The 1.0 I do really like a lot, but the 2.0 is my favorite Kings jersey. I love that thing so much, but I do kind of like the fact that that jersey was just a one-year thing. It does feel a little bit more special. So for this one here, like, the elements that I do like about it is I like the logo a lot. I think that logo is fantastic. I love the crown logo. This one is slightly different than previous crown logos. It is really, really similar to this logo right here, but, it is a little bit different because obviously the colors are different, but yeah, there are a few minor changes here and there. Not really a ton to kind of completely dive into. This new logo I still like a lot, especially with that metallic silver in it. They say they have some like reflective thread technology as well. But yeah, it's a very nice looking logo. I really like the detail in it there. And yeah, it really does shine with that metallic silver. And the silver is carried over into the striping as well. Kind of like their home jersey. It has that silver in the logo and in the striping. So like those aspects look really good. But it doesn't really give you any more than that. Like, I really feel like it's bland up top here. There's nothing going on in the top half of the jersey. I know I kind of say this with almost every jersey, but it really could have used some shoulder yoke. I really feel like some shoulder yoke up there would have made it look a lot better. Now, that being said, I think they needed a third color if they were going to add that shoulder yoke. Obviously, the metallic silver would not work in that aspect, so they needed to add a purple or maybe a white, something like that. Although white shoulder yoke I don't think would look very good. I think you would have had to change the jersey up to make the white shoulder yoke look good. So like, yeah, maybe adding some purple in there would have been a lot more fun for sure. But even just having some type of shoulder patches I think would have helped as well. Maybe add some color in the collar. I think that is why it feels so incomplete, is just nothing up top and just the black and the silver. It doesn't bring out a lot of life with this jersey here. Now, in terms of the uniform itself, of course, I have not mentioned the chrome domes. The chrome domes are back. I'm really happy about that. I know people hated the chrome domes when they were wearing it with their third jersey in the previous seasons, but I am so happy that they are bringing it back. I was sad when it went away, so yeah, I'm 100% on board with it. I know people hate them. Some people like them. I'm one of the ones that really just love them. They are stupid looking. I'm not saying that they're not, and that's why I like them so much. So, yeah, I'm down with the stupid. I'm down with the goofiness. Sometimes I feel like the NHL needs a little bit more goofiness. So yeah, the chrome domes, 100% on board with. Those look amazing. With the rest of the uniform, nothing really too special with it either. It is just black and silver, so yeah, it doesn't bring out a whole lot of life. This one right here, though, I actually really like this picture a lot. Very beautiful looking picture. I saw this just scrolling through my timeline looking for pictures to show off, and I was like, okay, I want to include that one because that's a nice looking picture that shows off the jersey pretty well. So even though it is, very minimal lighting, it just makes it look really nice. So I do like that picture quite a bit. Here is Darcy Kuemper set up. That one does look really nice. Nothing too complicated, but it does look good. And then we have the back of the jersey. So let's get into talking about the number kit. With the number kit, It is a little bit disappointing, again, a little bit of a letdown because it is a single layer number kit, which it feels like it's been happening more and more recently. Obviously, the big one that people complained about was St. Louis, but I feel like it happened a few other times this offseason. I can't quite remember right now, so maybe I'm just going crazy, and maybe I'm just thinking of St. Louis. But yeah, the single layer number kit, it does work sometimes, and like it's not always a bad thing. It's really not. And in this particular case, going with the rest of the jersey, it is needed to be a single layer number kit because what else are you going to do? The problem is, I also wish that they added a little bit more with the rest of the jersey. So if they added some more with the rest of the jersey and then added maybe a second layer for the number kit, I do think I would end up liking this jersey a lot more. The neat thing, though, about the numbers is they are silver, like it is on their, I guess it would be their away jersey, right? Or their home jersey. Or is it both? It is just the home jersey. Their away has black numbers, where the home has those silver numbers. So yeah, same thing as their home. I guess that makes sense because the home is the black jersey as well. Could have thought of that, but whatever. We can ignore that. So yeah, the silver numbers do look really nice. There's also not a name bar or a nameplate on this jersey. There's usually not on the LA Kings jerseys. So I'm down with that. I kind of like the fact that they don't have the nameplates. That is kind of cool. For the font itself, I don't have a huge opinion one way or the other. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's amazing. The 5, I will say, I don't think looks great. There is a really thick part up top in the 5. It's quite top heavy. So yeah, that part does feel a little bit awkward, but if we look at other numbers like Clark here, the 92 doesn't look bad. That looks good. So yeah, the font itself is fine. And then our last pictures here are just the stock photos for the Fnatic Authentic Pros. So we can see that there's nothing in the back of the collar. I guess that is something to point out. And then it does have those laces there right up front. So overall for me, like I said, it does come off feeling a little bit just bland, which is quite unfortunate. I was looking forward to this jersey. Now, that being said, I did hear that they were bringing back purple, or at least a lot of people were speculating that, so that's kind of what I was hoping for, and I guess that's why I was so let down. But I think even without that expectation, I still feel like I would have been underwhelmed by this jersey. It's just one that, yeah, does not quite feel all too special, especially with the Kings embracing that metallic silver so much over the past couple of seasons. It just doesn't really quite have that pop. I feel like if the Kings still just had the regular silver kind of gray, then this one would feel a lot more special. But the fact that they have that metallic silver in a lot of aspects on their home and away jerseys, this one just kind of feels like another one that looks okay, and I like the logo a lot. The logo does look really nice, but it doesn't really quite bring it over the edge for me, where I really like this one a lot. For my rating of this jersey, though, I think I am going to give it a 6 out of 10, and that is mostly due to the logo, the metallic silver, and the chrome domes as well. Those are going to be included because they're just fun. The chrome domes are stupid. But those, of course, are just my thoughts. I would love to know what you guys think. Are you as underwhelmed as I am with this jersey, or do you like it? Do you think it's really clean? I would not be surprised if people thought that as well. So yeah, I would love to hear what you guys think. And once again, big props to the LA Kings for not leaking this jersey, keeping it all under wraps until the final minute where they surprised everyone. I think that's just a lot of fun. It's really, really cool. I was going to turn on the game a little bit later on, and then I saw they released the jersey, and I was like, okay, nope, I got to check this out right away. So yeah, it definitely made me go and watch the game a lot sooner than I probably would have. Anyways, though, that's just me ranting. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my social medias. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.